Hello and welcome to the March edition of the Single Cask Club. For all existing members, welcome back. Thank you very much for joining us, and to all our new members as well, welcome to the club. Thanks for joining us as well. For those who don't know me, my name is Guy and I'm here in the Strong Watercoat and Bankery High Street. So this month we've got two drams, as always, from Carnmore's Strictly Limited range from Morrison's Distillers down in Perthshire. So Morrison's Distillers are family-owned independent bottlers, which is kind of the whole purpose of the Single Cask Club. So this month, our first dram number one, slightly opaque site, numbers are on the top, comes from Glenbergie. So again, Bergie's a distillery up in Speyside. It is between Elgin and Forres. And kind of just down from Fintorn. Classically known for a lot of its stuff goes into Ballantine's blends. Previously it could have been found at Glencraig. Currently you won't find a lot of kind of proprietary bottle Glenbergie. It's all mainly independently bottled stock. So yeah, I think it's a bit of a shame because I think Glenbergie's lovely. It's got super kind of classic biscuity kind of vanilla-y characteristics, which I think is absolutely lovely and really look forward to it. So yeah, this is a 10-year-old Glenbergie from a first fill bourbon cask. So the Glenbergie 2011 with a cask yield of 847 bottles. Well, casks yield. Morrison Distillers, they generally bottle up a couple of casks at a time to get slightly bigger runs. So we shall have a look to see what we think of this. So first fill bourbon barrels here. We're going to get lots of kind of vanilla-y, citrusy kind of notes, creme brulee kind of stuff as well as what we're expecting. And I think it's got that, but it's more kind of a lemon tartiness to start. But then the little tins of travel sweets that you used to get in the car, covered in like icing sugar. I think it comes with that. It's got that real lovely soft sweetness to it, but then also this kind of real backbone of vanilla. Lovely. We'll have a dive in and see what we think. Cheers. It's got this lovely soft spiciness to start off with, but then that soon just dissipates and brings you straight into, for me, it's like creme brulee. It's almost like soft gingery creme brulee, but then the end of it is just such lovely long sweet barley. So all of Carnival's bottles are bottled at 47.5%. I think with that doesn't need a drop of water to it. I think that's absolutely fantastic as it is. Really good, lovely example of Glenbergie with just that, yeah, soft biscuitiness and then a touch of spice to it as well to bring balance. Lovely. I'll leave you to enjoy that one and we'll come to the second one. So, hope everyone enjoyed that Glenbergie. So the second one that we've got is from Carnmore, again, as I mentioned. So this one is from Whitlaw. So Whitlaw's one of the names that Highland Park as an independent whiskey can be found under. So Highland Park's one of these distilleries where only Highland Park can be called Highland Park, or it has to be over a certain age. So what I really love about Highland Park and Orkney in particular is the real peat structure that you get on Orkney. So with Islay, the peat structure in Islay is very much made up of like marine vegetation and trees. So you get this really big creosote kind of style flavour in their smoke. In the mainland, things like your Ardmore, the peat's made up a lot more of trees and heather. And within it, you get this lignin kind of style of smoke as well, which is a bit more insipid than the Orkney, but not all the way towards Islay. So in Orkney, all your peat there is just made up of like thousands and thousands and thousands of years of like stagnant moss and heather. So you get this lovely kind of lighter, aromatic, more fragrant, I think, in style peat. And it's a smokiness that I find super approachable. And then mixed within this cask style as well, I think it makes it even more approachable as well. So with Highland Park, the way that they do the smoking of their barley, 20% of that peat is done, or 20% of their barley is smoked in their own kiln on site, and then 80% comes from the mainland. So you get this really lovely kind of like aromatic, soft, fragrant style of peat smoke throughout the whole whiskey, and it doesn't become overpowering. And coming into smoky whiskies, it becomes something that's very, very approachable, and it kind of quite easy to understand, I think. So this, yeah, comes from Whitlaw. It's the bottle there from Carnmore, Morrison's Distillers. So this is in a STR finish barrel. So an STR is a shaved, toasted and recharred red wine barrel. So not sherry, as lots of us will think this with the colour of this. It's red wine that's been redone. So this is a 7-year-old. Cask yields of 1,603 bottles. And yeah, so 47.5%. And we'll see what we think. So, dram number 2. Let's have a think. So straight away, I think you've got that, you get that like briny smokiness to it, but it's much more soft. And it's just that really classic Orkney style of smoke. It's kind of this aromatic, sweet, seasidey, demerara sugar barley, kind of demerara sugar, kind of caramels barley kind of style. Lovely. So, have a sip. Cheers. So you get that smoke when you roll that around your mouth. You get the smoke. It comes up to start off with, and it just disappears very quickly. And then it just allows this kind of like soft white pepperiness to come in, but with lots of kind of sweeter aromas, almost like this cured meat, which is a very classic Islay kind of style, sherried Islay stuff. It's just always, cured meat is the first tasting that always comes up, because there's a finite resource of words that you can use to describe peated sherried whiskey. So it's always a word that comes up, but I think this describes it very aptly. It is just, yeah, classic Orkney, aromatic kind of Orkney smoke. Real soft, smoky barbecue. But then white, peppery, kind of phenolic aromatic spice. But that dissipates fairly quickly, and you're just left with this real kind of chewy, almost kind of tannininess that you get from the wine. But I think, yeah, lovely. So, yeah, that's our 2 drams for this month. So don't forget, use the percentage off for not just these whiskies, but all our whiskies. And also, don't miss out on the next Loch Lee ballot that is coming up as well. We have got the stock ready for it. And always single Cask Club members, that's where all our ballot whiskey comes to. So you guys will be in with the shout of winning it, or being successful in the ballot. So yeah, I hope everyone enjoys their drams, and we shall see you next month. Sanj.